Scola. I figure since the Duke's gone, I might as well take his patented Scola. Oh, yes, 2 shirts. I am doing the 2 shirts. Yeah, I figured I'd pop on, play a little Battlefield 6, and have a blast. I don't know. Oh, Shuli's doing a show. Oh, God. Now I'm being a fucking asshole. Now I'm being a prick. Cumia has a problem with the shitwaiter. Did you notice he did his show when the shitwaiter's doing his show? Obviously, they've had a falling out. I just got back from having my hair did, and I figured I'd stream a little. I think it's okay. I think we're okay. I forgot Shirley was doing a show, but it's not like I'm going to take away any viewers from Shuley and them. John's last show was last night, and they'll be talking about that. So I'm sure more people are going to want to hear their take on it than watch me play stupid video games. So I just figured I'd play. I was going to play video games anyway, so I figured I'd pop it on and stream it. And if anyone, wow, this is icy cold. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I just figured I might as well play Arc Raiders. No, I'll give it less than a month before he's back. Yeah, I said he'd either come on tonight, which, by the way, still isn't out of the question. It still is not out of the question that John could just pop on tonight. You know, it'll be like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, drunk off his ass. I feel I just go on super fast. But if not, first beer. This is my first beer of the night. If not, I don't give him more than a week. I do not give him more than a week before he is back. Back and better than ever. We're back. But what just a bore fest. A bore fest that was last night. His show, just terrible. He's incapable of doing an entertaining show. It's only entertaining because he's such an idiot and so completely foolish and ridiculous. That's why it's entertaining. He's under the impression he's literally actually entertaining. His Duke of the Future is something people go, oh, he's doing another Duke of the Future. Come on, everyone, gather round. We need to see this. It's so douche chilly. But, yeah, that is that. And, pardon. He had his collection of kiss asses and ball washers and ass wipers on last night. The usual suspects. And, again, he blocks me on everything. So if he's talking about me, I don't even have the capability to comment and go, that's bullshit, or, you don't know what you're talking about, whatever it is. Just nothing. And he says whatever he wants, and he has over the course of the years that he's been on, and that is why I will be bringing suit forth and suing him. Defamation it's a real thing. There are many cases where if you're a public figure, it doesn't apply. If people are doing it as parody or satire, it doesn't apply. And I've been in that situation over the course of the years many times, and I realized it's like, no, I couldn't sue. It just wouldn't work. But this is a very legitimate case I have here as far as defamation goes. He has called me a file. many times. Not in parody, not in satire, not in passing, not alleging, not. He just blatantly has called me that. He's posted it on his social media many times, and it's detrimental to me, to my potential employment, to what have you. So I will sue him. I'll sue him for that. You know, we'll see what the courts think. But you can't do it. That's not, you know, last night they were talking about, oh, Mr. Compound Media, First Amendment, protect the First Amendment. Yeah, I always have. But that doesn't fall under the First Amendment. Defaming someone, slander, libel, none of that falls under the First Amendment protection. So when they talk about freedom of speech, in the same breath they're talking about we can defame someone, it's insane. It's quite insane. And if they think that they have any type of case as far as proving that it was legitimate to make these accusations on me, you better have something a lot better than Reddit posts from 15 years ago, maybe even 2 decades ago. O&A troll Reddit sites. $2 Dan is one of the assholes that were posting all kinds of blatant lies. And I looked into cases back then when they were posting stuff on Reddit, and there were about 3 or 4 sites on Reddit and other ones too that I won't name, but that were just constantly posting absolute bullshit, making up stuff, having people that it was, you know, like it is now with my name just slightly different. The O was a 0 instead of an O in Anthony. And then they'd post stuff that I was doing all kinds of horrific things. And that seems to be the only thing that anyone has when they try to make these accusations on me that John has made. And I don't know a lot about the law. I'm not a lawyer, the courts. But I do know this. You can't just take rumor, innuendo, farce, parody, blatant lies from a website that has a track record of just trolling the O&A show, other shows involving myself or Opie or what have you. You can't just take that and go, here's the proof I need. This proves he's a dastardly person. That it doesn't work that way. Do you have any witnesses? Do you have any actual people that claim to be victims of this horrible person you're watching right now? Because if you don't, then your claims really are defamatory. So if I wasn't blocked by this asshole John, I would have just spelt this out last night. I would have spelt it out last night to him directly. But what happened? He blocks me. He blocks me on every single social media platform. So when he makes these accusations and has people on that they second the accusation, and I have no outlet, I have no way to go on there and go, oh, Anthony's on the phone, let's get his point, because John doesn't want that. Fuck no. So that's what's been happening. But yeah, I will take it to court. If all of the evidence he has to justify him calling me a which he's done many times, seriously, sent my employer shit like that. If the only evidence he has that justifies his defaming me with that is 15 or 20-year-old posts from O&A hate site where my family was brought up, my brother lost gigs, work, because they called him a white supremacist. And also, of course, I guess it runs in the family. And if you go into court with that, well, I wish you all the luck. Because that isn't quite what the legal system would look at and go, oh, well, there's been no legitimate allegations, no witnesses, no victims, no nothing. Every single thing they bring up, all of these events they bring up. Oh, there's a Reddit documentary that someone put together. Oh, well, I guess, I'm screwed there. What is that based on? Where are the victims of my horrible crimes against humanity? No one. In all these years, nothing. Oh, he had a young girlfriend. Yup. 18. That, by the way, you could call it whatever you want. Creepy, sick, twisted, what an asshole. Whatever. You know what it doesn't fall under? It doesn't. So you could bring that up. I got pictures of him and his 18-year-old girlfriend. Yeah, what? And all these things they think are going to give some type of vindication of what he's been saying. He's defamed me. I am a radio host. I have been for many years. It's been a very lucrative career. It's not over. I just got another gig a year ago on WABC Radio, the #1 conservative talk radio station in the country. And I might want another job after that, during it, at the same time. And now I would go to another potential employer and they have to hear that John Melendez and company has put out defamatory remarks about me committing horrific crimes. I think that's worth a few bucks. Those are damages, potential damages. I have a legitimate career. I'm not stuttering John Melendez sitting in my mommy's house in Florida doing a podcast so that people could pay $2 to say that my children changed their name from Melendez because my deadbeat dad is such a piece of shit. Not many damages you can get there. But a guy like me who has a very lucrative radio career, whose potential to get another job, further my career, has been encroached upon by stuttering John Melendez and his accusations. I think that's worth quite a bit of money. Quite a bit. So that's where I stand as far as this lawsuit goes. Everything he has said holds no water. There are no allegations that have been made that can rectify what this asshole has said about me on his little show and in his social media that he has sent to my employers. So I'm suing him. And I don't even care. Is Anthony trying to convince us or himself? Look, I'm watching. I see your post. What do I have to convince anybody? You lay it out. Lay it out in the chat. I'll read it. What do I have to convince you about? The burden isn't on me. The burden is not on me. If someone makes accusations about me, they have to prove it. They're the ones that have to go into court and go, well, here's my proof of everything I said. It's not derogatory. It's not detrimental. It's not any kind of slander or libel against him, because here is what we have that proves my point. What is it? What is it? Go ahead. Go ahead. I just glanced down, Mike, from my camera to the chat, and I saw yours. I see them all. Don't think too much of yourself. It just shows that I will read whatever comes up. But good luck. Like I said, good luck. Good luck with all that. Anyway, that's where I stand. Take it. I won't strike anyone. Take it if you will. Post it on different sites. Comment on it. Whatever you need to do. I don't strike people. I have confidence in what I do. I have confidence that tomorrow or the next day, I'll be able to do it again. I don't need to worry that my material that I did today is being used somewhere else. I know tomorrow I'll have a bunch of new stuff. So I don't care if people pick and clip and snipe and talk about my show. Does not matter to me. The only problem is if you take my entire show and play it on your channel. Then I have a problem. I think anybody would. But anything else, you have a issue with what I'm saying and you want to comment on it, go ahead. Have a blast. I'm not like that. They're taking money out of my kid's mouth. Money out of your kid's mouth? Food. How do you know, deadbeat? How do you know?